Donald Trump brings his campaign for president to Austin. The billionaire arrived in his custom jet, preparing to meet supporters at a series of events packed to capacity. But not everyone is happy to see him. How Trump is bringing out both backers and protesters this evening in Austin. Donald Trump is inside downtown Austin's Moody Theater right now. He is taping a town hall meeting with Sean Hannity of the Fox News Channel.
The taping started just a little more than an hour ago, but KXAN's Leslie Rangel has been outside all day long with both Trump supporters and protesters. Leslie.
That's right, Shannon. You can see this area behind me is where all those supporters were lined up, but now that place is empty. And I'm going to swing around so you can see behind me. There are now protesters here on the sidewalk outside of the ACL Moody. You can see they have drums. We can see piñatas here, and these people are with Black Lives Matter. They have been chanting all afternoon long, saying a city united can never be divided. They've also chanted in Spanish here, and you can see protesters here. Supporters are inside of the ACL Moody Theater right now, but protesters continue to be out here in hopes that they can be heard inside of the theater. And as I mentioned earlier, we've been out here all day long. We've spoken with people not only from the city of Austin, but also from Houston. We've spoken with people that drove down here from Dallas. Now the theater seats about 2,700 people. We know that the live taping will be over around 6 o'clock, and in fact, all employees were released at around 3 o'clock to help with traffic congestion. Of course, we'll continue to be out here to monitor the situation.
All right, Leslie, thank you very much. Here's a closer look at how Trump's events could impact traffic in Austin. As Leslie showed us, he is wrapping up an interview at ACL Live, and that is here at 2nd Street and Lavaca. At 6 o'clock, he will move just a few blocks north to 6th and Lavaca for a fundraiser at the Headliners Club in downtown Austin. And after that event, a motorcade will take Trump northeast across town to the Travis County Expo Center for a rally. He will speak to thousands of supporters at that rally set to start at 7:30 tonight. And KXAN's Kevin Schwaller is live outside the Expo Center where crowds are already lining up to see Trump. Kevin.
Well, that's right. And one thing to look for is who will be here tonight and who won't. Noticeably missing is Texas Senator Ted Cruz. However, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick will be here tonight, and he was one of Cruz's biggest supporters. That's important because if you remember, Senator Cruz, who ran against Trump, refused to endorse Donald Trump at the national convention. Of course, lots of Trump supporters out here today, and they lined up even this morning before the gates opened.
I'm tired of it. Our country's going down the tubes, and it's been going downward a long time.
We spoke with Trump supporters who drove in from San Antonio and New Braunfels, also one from right here in Austin. Most of the people we spoke with said they were somewhat distrustful of the media, still they were willing to speak with us. One thing we heard is their desire for what they consider tough policies on immigration and border security. And of course, those are big topics in Texas politics as well. A campaign spokesperson for Trump wrote that the candidate will try to draw attention to his border security plans here this evening. Recently, some analysts have been looking for more clarity on Trump's immigration policy. We'll be listening for that tonight as well. Of course, Trump's calls to build a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border typically draw cheers at rallies like this one.
I don't think a wall is racist. It's just national security, you know, it's safety. It's illegal immigration that he's against, not legal. My mom came here legally.
Now, the venue here seats about 6,400 people with even more space available on the floor. We saw a lot of the people here lining up. They should be getting into the building now, getting ready for this rally to start in just a little bit to see Mr. Trump, the person they've been waiting for. And of course, we'll be bringing you coverage of what happens right here. Reporting from the Travis County Expo Center, Kevin Schwaller, KXAN Investigates.
Meantime, Donald Trump is behind Hillary Clinton in the latest polling numbers.
Clinton leads Trump 50 to 42% among registered voters in the latest NBC News Survey Monkey weekly tracking poll. That is unchanged from last week's numbers. Trump also has a steep climb in the poll to win non-white voters. The poll shows him winning 8% of African-American voters compared to 87% for Clinton. Trump also trails Clinton in the race to raise money to pay for the campaign. The latest Federal Election Commission reports show that Clinton's campaign is nearly 3 times the amount as Donald Trump's. Clinton also leads with money from outside groups like political action committees or PACs. Part of Trump's visit to Texas today includes fundraisers to help close that gap.